This is a day of days in General Motors, and for 60-some alert young college graduates and veterans of the nation's armed services. For here today at high noon, in front of the GM building in Detroit, GM's brand new Parade of Progress, bigger and better than ever, is about to be launched with fanfare and official blessings that will start it on a nationwide tour to show and tell millions of Americans up and down and across the land how the products of industrial research and engineering have and will continue to enrich the lives of every man, woman, and child in the country. Detroit's Mayor Albert E. Cobo and GM President Harlow H. Curtis mount the speaker stand as the ceremony gets underway. They are accompanied by a group that includes members of the advisory committee, which directed the building of the parade. GM Vice Presidents W.F. Hofstadter, C.L. McEwen, Harley J. Earl, and Paul Garrett. Mayor Cobo extols the reputation of Detroit as the world capital of engineering and productive genius, and thanks General Motors for helping to spread the city's fame through the Parade of Progress. The young men who will man the parade are reminded by Mr. Curtis that world leadership and continued prosperity for the United States depend to a great degree on research and engineering, and that their responsibility as stewards of the Parade of Progress is to perform an effective job of showing people how research, engineering, and American progress have been and will be inseparably linked together. Introduced by Vice President Paul Garrett, John Ryan, director of the parade, accepts for himself and his crew the responsibility conferred by Mr. Curtis. 13 months in construction, the Parade of Progress is built of the stuff men dreamed about in years gone by, and out of the skill and knowledge that gave substance to those dreams and changed the face of the earth. And it is built around things men are dreaming of today that will pay off for the promise of tomorrow's progress. And now the Parade of Progress is ready to roll. Mr. Curtis himself waves a bon voyage to Director John Ryan in the lead future liner. The band moves out in front, and she's on her way. First stop, Lexington, Kentucky, for dress rehearsals and shakedown performances. Then Frankfort, Kentucky, more shakedown performances, and on May 12th, Dayton, Ohio, for the official grand opening and world premiere, the first in a series of performances that will take the Parade of Progress into 22 cities in the Midwest and East by Thanksgiving Day. Behind the gleaming panels of those future liners are wonders to behold, mechanical, electrical, and chemical exhibits that will amaze, amuse, and entertain millions in the months ahead. Demonstrations of stimulating and startling concepts of the roles that engineering and research play in our lives. And General Motors hopes that in towns and cities all over the country, the Parade of Progress will set many boys and girls to dreaming and start them on the road to usefulness and service to themselves and their fellow men.